Hello everyone and welcome back to Let's Play Hearts of Iron 4 Millennium Dawn with me, Alpha Omega, in Singapore. So I'm starting a small mini session, probably 2 episodes today, and we're going to continue with our strategy from our last episode. While we are going to finish up the research of infantry automatic rifle, we are continuing with the production of the SAR-21 MMS, which is now at the Sin X version, which is an upgraded version of the original Sin weapon. I think we currently need to get rid of roughly 4,000, something like that, 4,000 infantry arms. Yeah, we got total is 7,000 and we got roughly 3,000. So yeah, I was really close. About 4,000 infantry rifles need to be replaced by the new version of the SAR-21 MMS. The difference between these two is that the Synex has a higher reliability, and unfortunately we cannot upgrade the already produced equipment, so we'll have to complete it. No, actually we can. Oh, that's interesting. Maybe we can. I had no idea that you could convert small arm weapons. Well, we'll see. But still, at this point, we need to continue upgrading, and either way, we will need to build up a decent stockpile. The other slots are dedicated to early AI robotics, gene editing, and industrial production of nanofibers, giving us productivity boost, factory output and production efficiency boost, and monthly population growth, which is something that we have been working on pretty heavily. Now we are improving relations with no one at this point, but we'll save up a bit of political power, and then we're gonna try to sign some deals with South American nations, which are for some reason ones that slipped my grasp. I'm happy that even with the fact that we severely lower taxes are currently making about 4 billion in raw profit per week, and since since we are we are still importing the white fighters, which are laying heavily on our budget, but I think that with this kind of income we can afford it, no problems. I don't know how many we will import more, because frankly we got them all in service now. So if we imported 30 more, we would have 10, 20, where's the light aircraft? Right now we got 15, so if we import 30 more, we would have 45 in reserve, and we have about 100 aircraft. I think then we're gonna keep one line running more and have 50, which would be about half of our air force. That sounds reasonable for this amount. Most of our neighbors don't have any air force at all. Oh, Indonesia has air force, but like 20 airplanes. Okay, so that's not an issue. Thailand has about 10. Okay, Vietnam has about 100, and Philippines have about 0. Australia has about 60. Okay, so there's no point in having an excessive air force. We already have 200 aircraft, meaning we have way more than anyone around us, so that's gonna be fine. Okay, so we'll import 35 more aircraft and then we'll be done with that. Cool, sounds like a plan. So we're working on the Singaporean bull. Our target here is to get the extra off-map civilian industry that we're gonna use to continue the construction. And right now we actually have all of our factories on imports, so that is the reason why we're not actually producing anything. But it doesn't matter, because we don't even have people to work in those factories or office blocks anyway, so I'm kind of okay with this. I don't really mind it. Once we start producing something cheaper than the Terexes, we might have a shot at keeping some factories for domestic production. SCO launches large-scale military exercises. The Russian troops joined thousands of others today in what is being described as a counterterrorism exercise under the auspices of the Shanghai Cooperation Organization. While many have hailed these exercises as a symptom of successful international cooperation, others have reacted much less enthusiastically to this latest development. American and European analysts cited the deployment of long-range aircraft and substantial firepower as evidence that these exercises are meant not as practice for a counter-terror operation, but as a well-armed dress rehearsal for confrontation with the West. Well, we're in almost 6 years at this point, and not much has happened, really. So we'll see how it's gonna go. Okay, so we imported more Stingers. I don't know how many more we need. We have only 217. Okay, and all of the ones that we have deployed now are the Stingers. And we have, what are the manpads? We have, okay, we get 583 in reserve at this point. So I think that's actually enough. Let's keep that as it is. And what else could we do to Timor-Leste prepares for new elections? What else could we import to make our units stronger? Well, we replaced the battle tanks. We are replacing the APCs, and IFVs have been already replaced. We have the recon tanks, self-propelled anti-air. Okay, that sounds reasonable. ATGMs, mounted ATGMs, and artillery. Okay, so if we actually replaced artillery with self-propelled artillery, would that change anything? What's keeping the speed down? I think it's the artillery. If we remove it, no, something else is keeping the speed down. But I have a feeling, yep, it's not. Okay, so we can actually check the market and see what's in for the sale, because we are definitely not going to be producing artillery. So let me just see the market and see what we can get. So if we produce, well, if we buy artillery, and these are the self-propelled ones. Caesar, you got AS-100. Panzer Hoibitze 2000. How much do these cost? Procurement time 90 days. Okay, so I mean, we do have the need for some self-propelled artillery, so it might make sense to buy a couple of these and see what they would be. Oh no, that's self-propelled anti-air. Well, we could purchase a couple of these. Just for good measure, it's 42. Okay, how many would we need for our units if we wanted to switch you? Wait, I'll have to change it this way, because I'm interested in seeing what the difference would be. Right now we're using 36 artillery pieces. This way we would be using 36, so it's either 36 or 36. Okay. Well, the good news is that if we just got a regular artillery, they would be cheaper and we would get more of them. If we got these ones, okay, I'm tempted. Let's buy one of each and just compare their stats and see what they're like. Hopefully, it's not gonna mean that we get a useless husk again. I mean, USA would allow us most likely to produce them domestically if we wanted to as well. Hold on, that actually sounds like something I might consider. Can we find those? Well, here's the artillery. What was it? M777? Do I see it here? No, those are just javelins. No. Okay, so it's not here. It would be here. Stingray. But it still doesn't tell us either way whether or not we're getting the right thing, and if what we order will be any use to us. Well, I don't even see. Oh, okay. You know what? Let's be surprised. So we finished the infantry automatic rifle research. I think we might go with the C4I equipment. We can produce that one domestically as well. We are going to research that, and we'll see what we can do with it. Command and control equipment is the system empowering leadership to exercise authority and direction over assigned forces for the accomplishment of missions and tasks. Efficient command and control leads to greater organization and morale. C4I, command, control, communications, computers, intelligence, and interoperability, is the fourth generation of the C2 equipment. I think we're using the C3I. Yeah, C3I star, so that's actually up to date, isn't it? Yeah, okay, so it's just a tiny little bit of a boost, but the recovery rate difference is quite important, and the reliability also. And it gives extra coordination, so that's good. Okay, raking in money, and we're also raking in political power, so the time has come to go and see what we can get here. So you get a Western outlook, and we have a trade deal with you. You get an emerging outlook, and we don't have a deal with you. You get a Western outlook, and we don't have a deal with you. Okay, so let's improve relations with Guyana. You have emerging outlook, you're part of France. Brazil has an emerging outlook, and that's not good for us. Peru has a Western outlook, so we can improve relations with them. Ecuador has a Western outlook, so we can improve relations with them. Oh, we actually have a trade deal with them. So Bolivia is non-aligned, and we somehow have a trade deal with them. Chile, we don't have a trade deal with, and they have a Western outlook. Paraguay has a Western outlook, we can have a trade deal with them. Argentina has a Western outlook, and we can have a trade deal with them. And last but not least, Uruguay has an emerging outlook, so that's not gonna work. And it's the Falkland Islands. I think that's everyone. Bolivia, we checked. Yeah. Okay, so there are 5 extra deals that we can get. Guyana, Peru, Chile, Paraguay, and Argentina. Nice. Okay, I need to buy the fuel more often. And who are you? SD Engineering, okay. So we already have reliability bonus, production equipment cost, soft and hard attack. That's for artillery. That's for command equipment. 80 gems. 91. We're gonna produce command equipment. Oh, we get another one. Okay, 80 gems, hard attack, and manpads, hard attack. Neither is gonna be good for us. Never small. Oh, okay. So let's get this one, because that allows us to get a bonus to small arms, and that's something that might be very interesting for us. Okay, 24.5 units per day. That's really good. Terax is also being produced at a really nice rate. We got 438 of them in reserve. I think we established we need at least 1,120. Yeah, because we're using 720. So getting as many of them as possible is our priority. So anything that we can get here. It all costs political power, propagandas. Not really that good for us. Yeah, nothing here. Okay, so we get the Singaporean bull. That's extra construction speed, production efficiency cap, and production efficiency growth. But that's just a way for us to get access to the enticing foreign investment. Our economy is first built upon the trade with the rest of the world, and it is still a key to keep our economy stable. However, with the rise of new economical powers during past decades, we should now decide which region of the world we should expand our partnership with. So let's get that done. The new airplanes should be coming soon, yep, for the days. Yeah, I know we're missing resources. It's nothing. But yeah, the debt to GDP ratio is at 51%, which actually means that after we buy the next batch of airplanes, I'm going to go ahead and do a bunch of foreign investments again, so that we can get a bit more of that sweet revenue. I was thinking that we might try to get ASEC on our side, and they're a fairly small nation, abandoned by many, and probably in the future might be swallowed by Indonesia. So standing with them when they somehow manage to get that non-aligned outlook and a truce with Indonesia, might not be a bad idea. Potentially gonna get dragged into an awful conflict, but you know, it's all for good measure. 19% of the offices are manned now. Good. We're getting more people. Okay, we might have the ability to sign those trade deals now, because we have... Nope, not yet. Okay, now we can. So Guyana is the first one. Who's the next one? Peru. Next comes Chile. Paraguay and Argentina. Okay, let's get those sweet trade deals, and our income is now nearly 4.5 billion. Amazing. Bangladesh elections. Okay, 4 days for the next batch of aircraft. And remember, then we need to do one more batch and then we cancel. Yep, that's how it is. We will be importing this aircraft forever. It's just how it is. But the gene editing is coming soon, which is great. Self-replicating printers. Or we might get the fuel refining. Fuel gain per fossil fuel. It's actually not a bad choice. Okay, here we go with the aircraft. And we get another possible naval doctrine. Floating fortresses. We have no carriers, destroyers, cruisers, battleships, and battlecruisers, organization, or missile support. So let's get distance decimation. Decimate those afar to maintain the security of our coasts. Why that helps destroyers, I'm not entirely sure, but okay. And we have produced 2 of the Fearless class ships already. So 4 remaining. And then we'll phase out the Victory class and scuttle them. Or, I mean, we could keep them in a separate fleet as a mothballed in preparation. Wait, why is this one not commencing? What? Oh, we don't have the command equipment. I did not notice that. Oh well. Goodbye, sweet baby. You will be murdered. Yeah. Damn. Okay, well, that's my mistake. No loans for small businesses. An issue has been raised to us. Many CEOs of smaller businesses are saying that banks have become more and more reluctant to loan them money. A representative from the bankers, however, stated that it's perfectly normal that banks don't loan money to every revolutionary juice maker someone invents. Force banks to be more sharing. The banks are free to choose, provided smaller companies with state-backed loans. I think the banks are free to loan to whoever they want. Interest rate. Okay. Office sector construction speed for investments. Resource gain efficiency increased. We're really doing good with money. Okay, so let's do a couple investments here. Do we have a trade deal with Bangladesh? We don't. Yeah, I know we didn't manage that. And I don't think we'll be able to... Yeah, but we can build a bunch of infrastructure in their territory. I think that's actually a really good idea. Okay, so let us buy 100 billion and we're gonna spend it here. So this is India. Wait. This is Bangladesh. This is Bangladesh. And this is Bangladesh. And in Dhaka we might actually build... okay, we can't. Okay, but that's infrastructure here, and who else? In Bhutan, could we invest? They have full infrastructure? Oh, they do. Okay. So we can build 2 civilian factories there. And I think Cambodia could be good place to invest into infrastructure. Yep. Okay, and we still have 2. Oh, you know where I want to invest? I want to invest in Fiji. Now those are Marian Islands. Carolines. Those are Marshall Islands. It's an American island. This is Japanese. Here's Fiji. Okay, finally found you. I think we might invest into your infrastructure. And this is part of Tonga. Okay, let's invest in Tonga as well. Okay, so that greatly increased the revenue that we're getting from this. Our weekly investment is going to be about 4.42. Maybe we'll be getting more from this one once it's done, but we'll definitely be getting a bit more money. I think about 4.5 billion is about the amount. Okay, we finish the investments into trade deals, and I think we might still search for some emerging countries which would be willing to sign trade deals with us. Non-aligned. You are non-aligned, but don't have enough. Bangladesh, Bhutan, no, Tibet, Malaysia. I think we have trade deal with Malaysia, don't we? Yeah, and Indonesia also. What about you guys? Nope, not you. Timor-Leste, I think we ignored Timor-Leste and haven't checked them. They have a Western outlook and we don't have a trade deal with them. Okay, so that's one nation we can deal with. And what about New Zealand? I think we also... No, we do have a trade deal with New Zealand. Okay, here's France. Non-aligned. No, but we do have trade deal with them. I think we have trade deal with everyone pretty much at this point. Okay, well, let's end this episode on a high note. We can get anti-air bonus for our naval infrastructure producer. We got the extra free trade. We could get EU. Eyeing the West. US and Europe is after all the beacon of capitalism and freedom. Ensuring better relations with West guarantees us access to more stable and diverse markets. So this gives us a bonus with 16 markets. I'm not sure who of them is Western at this point. If all, I mean it's a waste, but it should still work. Okay, now we have 2 factories working on the office projects. But I think because it is off map, it doesn't require people. Yep, good. Okay, so at least that was a good choice. And let me buy some fuel before I forget. And on that note, we're gonna end the episode and I'm gonna start a new one. Doing good. Doing really good.